Hello everybody, The Threat here, and welcome to another episode of WWE SuperCard. And we are in halfway done of the King of the Ring. I just lost again, and let's find out how, shall we? Hmm. Ah. Mm-hmm. 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 The use of the wrong card attacks again, and that's been attacking this whole King of the Ring, pretty much all my losses. Let's go back and take a look, shall we? So first one, probably would have lost anyway because that beat that, but still, wrong card situation. Second loss. Once again, wrong card situation. Seems legitimate. Okay. This guy again, and yep, wrong card again. This one, I just don't know how I'm ever gonna beat him. I definitely played him before and I beat him, right? I mean that this is match 20. Let's take a look. Abdul Majid. Let's just go same. Keep going losses. Once again, wrong card. Okay. And then this one, wrong card. Well, we already did that one. Alright, so what was that guy's name? Abdul Majid. Yeah, there you are. He was low energy in the Divas match. But I think I would have won that Divas match anyway because her power is higher than her power, so. Okay, that's how I beat you before. So, I guess this King of the Ring is going to be a toss-up. I was the number one seed until you go to sleep and you can't play in your sleep. My superstars are good for one more game. Let's take a look at the standings. I'm only in second, which isn't that bad, but there's 3 people tied for second, so that's kind of bad. So let's head back to the People's Champion. First, I got 3 days for my Legendary Fusion. And I actually picked up a new card. Excuse me. It's not a video without a sneeze, right? Okay, so my new card is, drumroll please, a Survivor Trash Can! Yeah! Yep. That's my card. Survivor Trash Can. At least now I know what I'm putting in the Fusion. Yeah. And all my survivors are now fully trained. Eric Rowan is, and so is Rob Van Dam. So I've been training some legendaries. Well, one legendary. And it's about time to train him again, so let's do that before we play 2 games, 3 games, and then get the card limit. So, as you saw, my rank was 520, I believe. I got all the way down to the top 300 last night, and then, obviously, I slept, and I only lost 200 spots, which isn't that bad, because yesterday, after my first game, I was like, I think, rank 46,000, and through that whole day, I got down to the top 300, so that's over 40,000 ranks I dropped down, and that was in a day span, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get to the top 200 today, especially if I start using title matches from the credits that they gave everybody that was getting Network Error 18. Like when you would go to pick your cards and then it would kick you to the main menu. That's what the 300 credits were for, if you were wondering. A lot of people were speculating that it was going to be a daily reward system, but unfortunately it's not. That would be great to see, but not yet. Maybe sometime in the future. But that's what the 300 credits are for, and I didn't spend any of them yet, so that is great that that I was able to get the 300 credits. Not that it was having network errors, because that was a pain in the butt. Having first of all, you're losing your picks, and second of all, you gotta go all the way back to the main menu, which isn't that far, but most of all, you're losing your picks, which I know a lot of people want, because either they're just starting out or they feel like they're close to their card in their tier. But they rewarded you with 300 credits, and I got 3,594 points. Wow. Wow. I think like the top 50 though are already in like double digits or something. I don't know about the top 50, but I know last night before I went to bed, I checked the leaderboard and top guy was at like 12,000. I was like, jeez, how much do you play and how much do you spend? But that's what I think a lot of people do. Like, they spend a good amount of money the first day, and then they get like 6,000 points in the first day, in the first couple hours, and then they could pretty much just rest and then just play again with still a whole bunch of title matches left over. I don't know how people do it. I just don't know how people do it. Need to learn the secrets. But hopefully we could just sneak into the top 200 and get that Cena. I mean, I won't be too disappointed if I get the Cena and just Eddie. Obviously, because Eddie will be probable someday. Now, if I don't even know if there's a award that has this, but if it was just like the solo Cena, then I would be kind of upset, because that would just turn into another trophy, which I do not want. I want a WrestleMania Pro. Actually, I just want a WrestleMania card, but I want one that will be proable, not one that's going to be a trophy eventually. I mean, probably eventually it will be a trophy, just because I don't know if it's better than Road to Glory Pros, and I know for sure Fusion Pros are the absolute best way to go, so I do not know how long the John Cena will live, but as of right now, without WrestleMania Fusion cards in the game, it's definitely, I wouldn't say the best card in the game, but it's gonna be up there probably. I think between him and the Brock Lesnar, maybe. I haven't actually seen like a pro PCC stats. I don't know if they're better than the Road to Glory ones, but like I said when the preview first came out, it is a cool looking card, and definitely like to have it, especially with the flag moving in the background, but only time will tell on that one. You just gotta keep playing, keep grinding, and hope for the best. And speaking of which, I did a live stream last night, grinding. If you weren't there, I would suggest you go follow me on Twitch. Link will be in the description. Probably gonna do another one sometime later today. I don't know exactly when, but it'll probably be sometime later in the day. And during that live stream, I've got plenty of title matches from the board, and for some reason, I would win a whole bunch of matches, but then when it would come to the title match, I could never win the title match. I don't know what it was, what was happening. I just could not win title matches. And I actually haven't had, I don't think I've had a single title match yet today from the board. So I think that might be a sign to start buying some. We'll see what we get from this board reset. Okay, yes, use those Fusion Pros for your tag team. I'd love to see that. Get them out of the way so that my guys can win. Diva, yes. Another win. More points for me. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Common. Commons. And we're about 56 wins away from 15,000 wins. Oh, that's another thing. I reached 20,000 games played. I think it's, yeah, obviously it's 20,000. So I got my Epic John Cena, which will eventually be fusion food or training food. I still have that Epic page I got from the ladder. Still haven't gotten rid of her yet. But she'll suffer the same fate. And about the ladder awards, how many of you actually like get them when you're in that respected tier? Like, how many of you are in Epic tier and got the Epic John Cena Pro or Epic Page Pro? Because I feel like when you get to that ladder reward, you're already long gone from that tier that they're absolutely no use. I mean, like when they first came out, the first couple ones were actually useful because they weren't there, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know how they work, but it just seems like there's too many games for the higher ones. Like I think the Survivor John Cena is like 100,000 games played. By the time you have that, I mean, look how many people are in WrestleMania tier and Survivor tier with not even almost 10,000 games played. And especially now that with the new guys, when they get fusions are going to boost them higher quicker. So they're really going to have no use for those cards. I don't know what they were trying to do with the ladder. I mean, obviously they were trying to help, but I think it's just too many games to have been played in order to get them. I don't know how bad people would be or so at climbing the ranks, because obviously people, it's not that hard, especially if people, I'm not saying that this is a bad thing, but someone in my live stream last night, he was on super rare tier, and in this People's Champion, he's in the top 2,000, about to get a legendary pro already. That's gonna climb him up pretty fast. So yeah, I mean, if people with those kind of decks can get super legendary pros just starting out, I mean, they're gonna climb pretty fast. Like I said, I'm not saying that's a bad thing or anything. That's great. It's gonna unbalance his deck a lot, though. But the ladder rewards, like, let's just take a look at my next ladder reward. It's like, is it 5,000 per? Alright, so 20,000 and you get the second Cena, and then 30,000 you get the next page. So that's 10,000 games in between the Epic Cena and the second page. And let's just go from page 17,500. That's like almost 14,000 games before you could possibly pro her, and then 40,000 for Cena, 50,000. Like I don't know if you could get this John Cena from the board or anything, but during my live stream also last night, I ran into a pro, and it's only 60,000. I over exaggerated with the 100,000, but if this is the only way you could get this card, I faced someone who actually has it in the live stream last night, I think, and I'll try to get the clip if this is the only way you get it, because this is the only way I haven't seen this Survivor Cena at all. So, I don't know. I just think it's a little too much, because obviously by the time I get there, I will be in WrestleMania plus or whatever, because when WrestleMania Fusions do come out, I'm obviously going to be able to get at least one of those right off the bat with the Mr. Fuji. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, follow me on Twitch, possible live stream later today, and I hope to see you guys there. Goodbye.